Alright, so very large piece. You can see the colour bar going all the way around. And if we wet it, so you can see that colour bar, all the green is down below in that colour bar. And that's probably what I'm going to go for, because everything on top is a little bit more blue. If I can keep a bit of the blue and some of the green, then we get a blue-green, which would be pretty cool. Now let's just turn the light off and get that torch in there. And the gem torch is showing that there is actually, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty clean, and a flat potch line at the bottom. So we have a good chance. I think we've got a really good chance of cutting something decent, even down to the back. So awesome. This could be good. Let's get that machine going. Get some water on it. We'll just start to clean up that colour bar. Oh wow, that's turned black right there. That's interesting. Now if that doesn't look like it will, but if that touches the colour, that's a different story altogether. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's sitting too far down. Starting to creep up though. So that sand is going quite a way in on that side. All right, well I think what I want to do is I want to try and save some of that and get some of that colour underneath, but I need to take that all off. This sand spot here is going right in really deep, and this is going in deep so that the dome is not going to be so big there. So there's probably a stone here and maybe another stone there. So let's take its top off and see what happens. All right, I'm going in. So it turns out we've got two lots of colour bars and then one thick piece of potch going right through the middle between this colour bar and the one down below. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but maybe we slice it through all the sand, because that really goes a long way down to the colour bar. Get rid of all of that, and then maybe we take a slice through that potch, savour that colour on top, and then go for the colour down below. That's massive. That's a big risk. But hey, I love big risks. Let's go for it. So we put our slice through. You see that there is colour bar there, but it's not very thick. And that black potch does not go up to the colour, unfortunately. If it did, it would be an absolute game changer. But not a bad slice. I'm happy with that. That big sand spot would have ruined it. So what we're going to do is test this piece to see how well it faces, pretty much. So let's give that a go. Pretty colour in there. That could face quite nicely. Pretty colour. So if that's an indication of what that could be, this could be a very, very nice stone. Very nice stone. Alright, so looking at this potch colour bar, it seems to be thinning out on one side. So if I slice that off the top, I may run into this colour bar, and I think it's a little bit too risky. So I'm thinking that I just start working on getting that sand out down below on the top, and trying to get some of this colour bar on top like I previously was thinking. So let's just get a little bit closer in to the centre to where all the nice colour could be sitting. That is a really nice colour bar. I like it a lot. See that there's lots of grey web throughout this colour, so it's not that appealing to me. and not worth the risk of trying to slice it off the top for an extra stone and the risk of wrecking the stone below. So we're just going to keep going. There's a little bit of a telltale of what it's going to look like. See it getting stronger there in that corner where I've just taken it down to that colour bar there, and it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Too. Looks really nice. Oh, I'm a bit excited about how this is going to face. I mean, look at that. It doesn't look like that much. There's sand, there's potch, but that colour bar is looking really promising. At the moment, it very looks like two different stones from there to there. I'm not really that excited about the potch there. So let's hope in a little bit further the actual potch comes out and we see the real colour below. Oh, and there we go, it's started already, look at that. Come on baby, show me a nice clean stone please. As I take the remaining inclusions out of the stone, I can't help but think maybe I made a mistake by rubbing down the colour on the top without slicing it off. I know it was a risk, and it was just on the borderline of too thin to be able to make two stones out of, but maybe I could have. Let me know what you think. That's a pretty big stone. It's huge. Wow, that's big. That's a big stone. I always get excited when I cut such a big stone.